Now, a new report into dyslexia says more needs to be done by schools to spot the condition. Most children are only diagnosed after they've experienced serious difficulty in schools. Well, Daisy McAndrew has been looking at this report and joins us now. Hello to you, Daisy. Clearly, this affects an awful lot of people, but early intervention is totally key.
It really is. I mean, you said a lot of people. I didn't realise it's 1 in 10 of children is dyslexic. It's a genetic condition. I think we all know it's when you have trouble reading, but in fact, some of the research has changed on this as well. It used to be thought it was a visual problem. Experts now say it's a phonological problem. In other words, it's more to do with your ears than your eyes. And of course, that affects the way teachers should treat it and should try to help dyslexic children. But as you said, early intervention is absolutely key because, of course, if a child doesn't know he or she is dyslexic, they can lose their confidence. We're looking at the case in a moment of 12-year-old Stacey Hampstead. She lost her confidence because of just that. She was diagnosed too late.
I thought, how can I not do this work? It might seem really easy to them, but it wasn't. And like, sometimes the teacher used to say, oh, why aren't you doing your work? And I wasn't so brave enough to say, oh, I don't understand, because I felt really embarrassed, like I was stupid or something, but I found out I'm not.
Oh dear, poor Stacey. What can be done to help children like her?
Well, again, I didn't realise until today that teacher training courses, there's no compulsion to teach trainee teachers how to deal with dyslexia. I think, in my humble opinion, that clearly needs to be changed. The reason they should be spotted early is not just because of lack of confidence, but actually children try to cover up the fact they're having problems and they learn all sorts of bad techniques. They memorise words instead of learning them. So in a way, they're cheating, although, of course, we wouldn't put it that way. But also, as experts say, if these problems aren't tackled young in children, when they become grown-ups, the problems can be even more serious.
1 in 5 kids are leaving school, the school system, without adequate ability to read and write. That's happening today. The Chief Inspector of Ofsted said that quite recently. Those kids are potentially having limited opportunities and life choices. The numbers of people in prison in the probation system are far higher. The proportion of people with dyslexia are 2 or 3 times the national average when the surveys are done. So there's a cost to society.
So a real cost to society there, both for the children, the parents, the grown-ups, as you were just hearing there. And also, of course, a lot of children, particularly with dyslexia, think they're stupid. In fact, research shows that people with dyslexia are, on the whole, average or above average. They have some very, very special skills when it comes to intelligence. And if there are any parents of dyslexic children or dyslexic children themselves, bear in mind Leonardo da Vinci, Hans Christian Andersen, Albert Einstein, Steve Jobs, John Lennon, Pablo Picasso. What do they have in common? They were all dyslexic.
Yes, and very, very clever. Daisy, thank you very much indeed. Thanks a lot.